If you're over 65 and not sleeping deeply, your brain may already be shrinking, literally. A study from Harvard Medical School found that poor sleep in older adults is linked to faster brain aging, memory loss, and even early signs of dementia. And here's the kicker: it doesn't matter how long you're in bed. If you're not getting deep, restorative sleep, your brain and body are aging faster than they should. You may think, I'm just a light sleeper now. That's part of aging, right? Nope, that's a warning sign. And your kidneys, your heart, your muscles, and even your immune system, they all rely on that deep sleep to recover. Here's what starts happening when deep sleep disappears. Your brain struggles to clear out waste. Cortisol stays high, your blood pressure doesn't drop at night, which is when it's supposed to. Your insulin resistance goes up, inflammation creeps in, and your heart gets stiffer. Sleep isn't just rest, it's repair. Lose deep sleep, and your memory, metabolism, and muscle all pay the price. According to the National Institute on Aging, disrupted sleep in older adults is directly tied to increased risk of Alzheimer's, heart disease, and immune dysfunction. This is not about staying asleep for 8 hours. It's about getting into that slow wave, delta state sleep, the kind your body needs to detox, rebuild, and protect your brain. Want a quick win? Drop your room temperature. The Journal of Physiological Anthropology showed that seniors who sleep in cooler environments, around 65 degrees, had more consistent deep sleep, better morning blood pressure, and lower inflammation markers. Why? Because your core body temperature needs to drop by about 1 to 2 degrees lower for deep sleep to kick in. If your room is too warm, your body can't reach that drop, so you stay in light sleep, tossing, turning, waking up at 3 a.m., and waking up tired. The fix? Turn your thermostat down 1 to 2 degrees. Or better yet, take a warm shower an hour before bed. It helps the body cool down naturally afterward, triggering sleep faster. Practical tip 1. Magnesium isn't optional anymore. If you're over 65 and struggling with sleep, there's a high chance your body is running low on magnesium, and that's no small issue. Magnesium isn't just for muscle cramps or digestion, it's the nervous system's calming switch. It helps slow your heart rate, quiet your thoughts, and most importantly, activates melatonin, your sleep hormone. The problem? Magnesium naturally declines with age, and many common medications, like diuretics for blood pressure, PPIs for acid reflux, and statins for cholesterol, drain your magnesium even more. So what happens? You lie in bed, exhausted but alert. Your heart doesn't slow. Your brain keeps racing. You wake up multiple times during the night and wonder why sleep isn't working like it used to. A double-blind study in the Journal of Research in Medical Sciences confirmed this. Older adults who took magnesium slept longer, had fewer interruptions, and woke up feeling more rested. Dr. O'Neill's go-to protocol is simple and safe. Take 300-400 milliliters of magnesium glycinate about 30 minutes before bed. Avoid magnesium oxide. It's cheap, but barely absorbed and can upset your stomach. And here's a bonus tip. Apply magnesium lotion to your feet. The skin absorbs it quickly, it bypasses your gut, and it helps relax your whole system. Magnesium isn't optional anymore, not if you want deep, uninterrupted sleep after 65. It's one of the easiest, safest, and most overlooked fixes you can start tonight. Practical tip 2. Light exposure. Fix your body clock, not just your eyes. You may not realize it, but your brain has a built-in clock. It's called the suprachiasmatic nucleus, and it sits right behind your eyes. Its job? To manage your sleep-wake cycle. But after 60, this clock doesn't tick the same way it used to. Why? Because aging reduces the ability of your eyes to transmit light signals, especially in the morning. That means your brain gets confused. It doesn't know when to start producing melatonin, your sleep hormone. The result? You feel wired at midnight and foggy at 9 a.m. The fix isn't more sleep pills, it's light therapy the natural way. Stanford sleep researchers discovered that 15 minutes of outdoor sunlight within 30 minutes of waking up helps reset your master clock. That early light kickstarts your brain, boosts mood, and most importantly, tells your body when to produce melatonin later. And it works the other way too. If you blast your eyes with bright lights, phones, or TVs at night, your brain thinks it's still daytime. Melatonin stays suppressed. Deep sleep disappears. Dr. O'Neill has a simple rule. Dim it down, shut it off, or wear blue light blockers. You don't have to live in the dark. Just replace bright LEDs with warm amber light bulbs after 7 p.m. Turn off screens an hour before bed, or wear amber glasses if you must watch TV. Your eyes may be aging, but your sleep doesn't have to suffer with it. Control your light, and you control your sleep. Practical tip 3. Blood sugar swings are sleep wreckers. Most seniors think sleep issues are just about the brain, but if you're waking up at 2 or 3 a.m. wide-eyed, that's often a blood sugar crash. You eat dinner, blood sugar goes up, insulin spikes, sugar drops, your body panics, cortisol rises, boom, you're awake. A study in Current Diabetes Reports confirms that unstable nighttime glucose leads to poor sleep quality, increased nighttime wakefulness, and early morning fatigue. Solution: have a small balanced evening snack. 1 tablespoon almond butter, a boiled egg, or 1-2 avocado with sea salt. This keeps blood sugar stable overnight, so cortisol doesn't wake you up. Here's what most seniors don't know. Prescription sleep meds don't improve deep sleep. They just sedate you. Drugs like Zolpidem, Ambien, benzodiazepines, and even some antihistamines knock you out. Yes, but they reduce REM and slow-wave sleep, according to studies from Harvard and the Mayo Clinic. That means your brain doesn't clean itself. Your memory doesn't consolidate. Your hormones don't regulate. So yes, you're unconscious, but your body doesn't heal. Dr. O'Neill puts it bluntly. Sleep drugs make you unconscious, not rested. There's a big difference. Major daily habit or mistake to avoid. Caffeine after 12 p.m. is killing your sleep. I drink coffee in the morning. That's it. Sound familiar? Well, your morning might be later than you think. The half-life of caffeine is 6 to 8 hours. That means half of that 10 a.m. coffee is still in your system by dinner. And caffeine blocks adenosine, your brain's natural sleep signal. A study in the Journal of Clinical Sleep Medicine found that even caffeine consumed 6 hours before bedtime reduced total sleep time by over an hour. Dr. O'Neill's rule? No caffeine after 12 p.m. Period. And yes, decaf coffee still has caffeine. Switch to herbal teas, warm water with lemon, or rooibos in the afternoon. A 67-year-old man was waking up 4 or 5 times a night. He felt groggy, short-tempered, and foggy in the morning. His blood pressure and glucose levels were climbing. He did just 4 things. 1. Dropped his bedroom temp by 2 degrees. 2. Took magnesium glycinate every night. 3. Got morning sunlight for 15 minutes daily. 4. Ate a tablespoon of almond butter before bed. In 14 days, he slept through the night, 5 out of 7 nights. His blood pressure dropped 8 points. His fasting glucose improved. And he felt clear-headed again for the first time in years. No pills, no machines, no doctors, just smart, body-aligned nighttime habits. Because sleep isn't a luxury, it's your brain's repair system, your heart's reset button, and your body's anti-aging weapon. If you want to live longer and sharper after 65, start by sleeping deeper, starting tonight.